Thanks, Steve. I'm here with Rex McNeil. He's one of our on-air volunteers who's also a local radio DJ. We're here to talk about the Music Through the Decades Marathon coming up on Saturday, March 11. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So March 11, we're going to take a trip from the 50s to the 60s to the 70s. What were some of the big musical changes that took us from the 50s to the 60s?
Well, I think you got like Bing Crosby going to Elvis Presley, Buddy Holly, Chuck Berry, those guys, the rock and roll pioneers, American rock and roll, the guys that blazed that trail. And, as you reach the 60s, it becomes a British invasion. The Beatles, who directly take from Elvis and Buddy Holly, the Rolling Stones, that British invasion, Herman's Hermits, all those guys who kind of came through the rock and roll radio. You know?
I'm a big fan of the British invasion, and you can still feel a lot of their inspiration today.
Yeah.
All right, so after the 50s and 60s, we move into the soul of the 70s.
Right.
What was so important about the soul music?
I think something you got to look at is Motown Records was really a big innovator of that soul sound in the 70s. Marvin Gaye comes to mind. Guys like Marvin Gaye. You also had a TV show that was blasting the super soul, so to speak.
Yes.
Soul Train with Don Cornelius, who brought that in to America's homes to hear what was going on with the 70s soul.
I remember that show. All right, well, that's coming up on the 11th. You don't want to miss that. And now, Rex, I think you've got a special announcement about the upcoming Arlo Guthrie concert.
That's right, Heath. Legendary troubadour Arlo Guthrie returns to Northern California this spring for a celebration running down the road, his latest studio album. Best known for Alice's Restaurant performance over 50 years ago. Arlo Guthrie will revisit his classic album and bring new storytelling and song to the Mondavi Center on April 15th at 8 p.m. The memories and the sense of community will come to life from the master storyteller himself as he presents well-known music and newer compositions. Guthrie has performed at Newport and Woodstock and toured with Pete Seeger on stages all around the world, including coffee houses of 1960s Greenwich Village. KVIE has an ongoing commitment to bring you, folk musicians and singer-songwriters, directly into your living room for your entire family to enjoy, because these are the stories that should never be forgotten. Take a look at a clip from Alice's Restaurant's 50th anniversary, then stay tuned for details about our exciting ticket offer to see Arlo Guthrie live this spring at the Mondavi Center in Davis. Hello again, I'm Rex McNeil, and coming up this spring, we've got James Garner's tribute to Johnny Cash. James has you covered with all your favorite Johnny Cash hits like Ring of Fire, I Walk the Line, Folsom Prison Blues, with careful consideration to the authenticity of Johnny Cash's style. James Garner sings note for note renditions of Cash's songs, along with costuming and set design that will take you back in time for years. James Garner's tribute to Johnny Cash has had audiences on their feet enjoying the boom, chicka boom sound recreated by him and his signature backing band. Featuring all the well-known classic songs with stunning accuracy, you'll be singing and dancing along to his brand new special on public television. Take a look at a clip from James Garner's tribute to Johnny Cash, and then stay tuned for details on how you can walk the line with us to see him perform live on April 22nd, 2017 at the Crest Theater. Enjoy.